hours late like it's not.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Kenzie and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here and you like this video, be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up so I know. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about making your new apartment or your new dorm feel like home. I know a ton of you guys have recently moved out. I moved out a little bit over 2 years ago now, and I've been through 3 apartments. This is my third one. It is my first apartment on my own, so this is by far the one that feels the most like home. My last 2 apartments to me didn't really feel that homey or cozy or anything like that at all. So when I moved in here, that was like the main goal, was to make it feel very at home for me, if that makes any sense. I've invested a lot of time in doing that, and I've also gathered some tips and tricks. So this is for you guys. If you guys are feeling homesick, first off, I'm sorry, it gets better. If you guys want to see a video on how to combat homesickness, let me know in the comments down below. But I think investing into where you're living is going to make a bigger deal and go a lot further than you think. So if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys have not already, and follow me on Instagram because I'm constantly posting about apartments and like new decor and stuff like that. I freaking love like interior design stuff. I'm so into it. I come from like a family of interior designers, so like I take this stuff seriously. Anyways, my first tip is to have things in your apartment that remind you of home, like things that you would have had in your actual house. So for me, the biggest thing for me is scent. So having candles that I used to burn in my school. My friends at home always like, there's certain candles that just smell like my room did in high school, and I will burn them here and I instantly feel so much comfort. It's really weird. But scent is so powerful. Another thing that's really weird, because I didn't really even do this at home, so I don't know what it is, but I have Mean Girls playing on my TV a lot. I've mentioned this in videos before, but I'll turn the volume off and I just have Mean Girls playing on the TV. I don't know if it's just having some movie that I like grew up watching or whatever, but something about having Mean Girls on, it just like puts me in a better mood. My house was always very well lit. I used to play John Mayer in my room all the time, and I would like keep my windows open and like put a bunch of lights on and light candles and all of that stuff. So I will do that in my apartment now. Like I'll open my window, play John Mayer and like a nice afternoon. That makes it feel a lot more at home because it's things that I did when I was home. My second tip is to have blankets and textures and stuff. I'm someone who just loves being cozy. So having like a bunch of different textures around here, and I have a basket of like 6 blankets. I also have a blanket that's like really big that I've... Are you kidding? I honestly should have seen that one coming. Aww. Anyways, like I was saying, I have a blanket that I've had since I was like 2 there. Just like very cozy things that definitely makes me feel so much more at home. I don't know if it's because that's how my house was or if that's just like a general statement. Remember that your apartment doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. When I was like designing and like picking out the stuff for my apartment, I was very into like a certain style, and I wanted to be very mature and very like perfect. But I think it's important to realize that like it doesn't need to be perfect, because if it's too perfect, it's not gonna feel lived in. Like I didn't want a bunch of like pictures hanging on my walls like without like picture frames and stuff like that, just because it felt very like high school to me. I know I graduated like last year, but I wanted it to be more mature, I think. What I found as I was doing that is that it almost just felt like it wasn't a home. It just felt too nice almost. My mom's an interior designer, my aunt's an interior designer. Our houses have always like looked really cute. But they've also done a really good job of making it feel like a home. So I think that that is something that I like learned as I was going like on and on through that. The next thing is pictures. So like I was saying, I didn't want a bunch of pictures just like hanging on the wall like it was in high school. So what I did was I took a bunch of Polaroids, and I took Polaroids that I already had, and I just like put them all on my fridge. And now every time I look at that fridge, it just makes me so happy. And I have friends like literally all over the country that I love, so now I can like see them every day, and like it doesn't, even though like I'm not with them, I see pictures of them all the time. Above my desk I have pictures printed off, I have pictures framed and stuff. So I found a way to incorporate pictures in like a different way, obviously, but I think that pictures are so important. Like they make me just so happy. I'm really like a sentimental person too, like very much so. So pictures are like really important to me. But that has made like a huge difference. So maybe like a Polaroid wall or a picture wall, or frame some stuff, you know? My next thing is curtains. I know that if you're in a dorm, you probably can't do this, and even if you're in an apartment, I'm assuming a lot of you guys aren't gonna want to do this, but this is something that I just did. I just ordered some curtains. My mom used to own a drapery company when I was younger, so I think that maybe that plays a role into why I really wanted them and why it feels a lot more like home. But I hung them up. I'm staring at them now. They make me so happy. They make my apartment feel like I'm in a house more so. And they're just like so, I don't know. They just make the room so much more like homey, I guess. I don't know. They're amazing. I got them on Amazon. Like, you don't have to spend a ton of money. You don't have to break the bank for anything that I'm telling you, like, at all. You can make it feel homey without spending a ton of money. My last tip is to make your place very you. You probably haven't been able to make like your whole living space, like your family room and your kitchen and stuff, very you. It's very your family. So in this apartment, like, it literally looks like me. Like, I match my apartment decor. Like, my clothing matches. Do you see what I'm saying? So that has made it feel like a lot cozier. Just like making it very, very me. I also got a clothing rack, and that is a great way to make your place look more like you, because it's literally your clothes. So I'll put out like my accent pieces and my most fun stuff, and I'll put it on this clothing rack, and it's just like, it adds a lot of personality to it. So I think adding personality is also like a really, really good tip with making it very you. I am from Texas, and I love being from Texas, as you guys can probably tell. So I have like this Dallas West Elm poster that my friend gave me. I have a Texas blanket. I have like 5 Texas mugs. I have like Texas stuff literally all over my apartment, and that just like adds a lot of personality to it too, and just makes it feel more me. So that's it for my tips. I think that like overall you really just need to invest in your new life. If you're in your apartment and you're feeling homesick, or your new dorm or anything, I think the biggest piece of advice I would give to people who are feeling homesick is that you need to just invest in where you are right now and make those friendships and start finding activities that you like to do and find like your go-to coffee shop and your go-to places. I think that that is so important. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. I really do. I hope you're having an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram if you guys have not, and I will see you soon. Bye!